5 things you need to do to fulfill your destiny. In other words, fulfilling God's plan for your life. And on today's video, we'll be talking about boldness and embracing your uniqueness. Doesn't it amaze you that you have several giftings and abilities, but sometimes you are always afraid to showcase them? And maybe sometimes you just think that you are false. Does that happen to you? It happens to almost everyone. But you see, boldness is required if you are ever going to fulfill your destiny. While the place of mentorship, like I taught in the previous video, and just in case you missed it, you need to go and listen to it. I talked about the role of mentorship. But whilst mentorship is very important, you cannot fulfill your destiny or fulfill your assignment without boldness. Boldness is a game changer. Listen, while you are following someone or you are learning from someone, it doesn't also mean that you should lose your uniqueness in the process. You are different. God has designed you for a specific assignment. So in mentorship, of course, you learn, but it doesn't mean you should lose yourself in the process, that you now want to be absolutely like the person you are following. You have to be bold and you have to embrace your uniqueness. In Joshua chapter 1 and verse 9, God was sending Joshua on an assignment to take the children of Israel to the promised land because Moses had died at the time. And one of the things God told him was to be courageous. Without courage, you cannot fulfill your destiny. You would have so much talent, so much ability, and sometimes you would even see people that, not from a place of comparison, but you know that you can do this thing the same way they do it, or even sometimes better than they do it. But the difference is just that they are bold and you are not. They are courageous and you are not. You have to be courageous. And by the end of this video, I want you to comment, I choose to be courageous. You must be courageous. You see, I wrote something here. Without boldness, you can't fulfill your assignment. You must be bold and embrace your uniqueness. You are not everybody and you can't do everything. Focus on your strengths and focus on your assignment. There is something I learned early in life. All right, I was listening to a man of God one time and he shared a very important story. He shared how be that one day his daughter came to him to help her with her assignment. All right, I think it's math at the time, something I can't remember. So he looked at it and then he said to her, I don't know it. And she said, you don't know it? She was surprised. He said, yes, I don't know it. He said, I thought you knew everything. That is what happens when you focus on your strengths. People literally forget that there are many things you don't know how to do because you know how to do one thing very well. And if you are so excellent at it, they even forget that, oh, this person cannot actually do this because they are so glued to what you can do. Focus on your strengths. Build on that gifting you have. Build on that talent you have. And then be audacious about it. Be bold about it. Let me tell you, in life, those who lead are not those who know how to do it the most. Those who lead are those who know how to do it and are courageous about it. Let me say it again. Those who lead are not those who know how to do it the most. Those who lead are those who know how to do it and are courageous about it. Look at the social media space today. People saying nonsense things with audacity. So why are you shy? People are no longer shy to propagate things that do not edify, things that destroy the soul, and they are propagating these things with boldness. You with the truth, you with a specific assignment from the Lord, you are shy. You are careful about people. Listen, 4 years ago, I read a book and the man shared something very important. He said, in your 20s, you would always think people are looking at you. Then in your 30s, you will start regretting that you didn't do the things you were supposed to do in your 20s. And in your 40s, you will realize that people were not paying attention to you after all. Sometimes it is just the inner fear and whispers telling you, oh, you are not good enough. That is not good enough. This is not good enough. You have to be bold. I'm not saying you shouldn't try to be better. I'm not saying, I've talked about it. All right. But at that level you are, be bold about it. Be strong and be courageous. That is the only guarantee you have that you will enter the promised land. God doesn't work with timid people. In 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7, the Bible says that God has not given us the spirit of fear, but a spirit of boldness, of love, and of sound mind. Without this boldness, you cannot fulfill your assignment. So it is not just enough for your assignment to be revealed to you. It is not just enough for you to be devoted in prayer and in Bible study, like I shared in the second part. If you've not watched it, you should go and watch it as well. It is not just for you to have a mentor. You must also be bold and embrace your uniqueness. When you embrace your uniqueness, it will shield you forever from competitive jealousy and all of those things. It will shield you from comparison because you know that you are unique, you are different in the way that God has made you. Listen, even if there are 5 teachers of the gospel, S.A. Abiodun is a teacher of his own. Even if there are 5 photographers, you are unique. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not about the number of people doing what you are doing. It is about the uniqueness of your experience, the uniqueness of your personality, the uniqueness of the grace of God upon your life that will rub off on what you do and bring that unique fragrance to the table. So be bold and embrace your uniqueness. Were you blessed by this video? You should like this video, and don't forget, I asked you to comment below. I will be courageous. Share this video with at least 5 persons that needs to see this, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are yet to subscribe. See you, as I will be sharing in the last video the determinants of longevity. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Goodbye.